don't.
Let's sneak on back to the campsite. Get some matches. Build us a hot fire.
Don't be long.
And if you're thinking about being with someone where no one can see you, don't. Because this summer, a legend of terror isn't just a campfire story anymore.
They say he smashed his way through the bunk room door, just a mass of flames. Burned alive, cried out, I will return! I will have my revenge! He lives on whatever he can catch. Right now, he's out there, watching, waiting.
Who's there?
What happened one summer 5 years ago is about to happen again, and again, and again. The Burning.
That's right, Frankenstein. Let's do the groovy ghoulie twist. That's right, Arrested Development. Take me to another. Let's do it, Frankie. You know, like Mr. Wendell. Why are you guys jamming out to Arrested Development? Excuse me, I like this band. Take me to another. Shut up! Thank you. And by the way, guys, you know that we were recording, right? Oh shit. Let me go put my clothes on. I was about to ask you, why are you naked? I don't know. Frankie told me. I know, it's very appalling. See the pale white skin, little vampire. Excuse me, but I don't like the sun. No shit, you don't like the sun. Remember? You melt? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go get dressed and get ready for the damn review. You are where we are recording right now, right? Oh shit. Bye. Idiots. Hey guys, it's Stevo, your favorite co-host with the most of... Frankie, where's the audience I told you to get? You ate them? That's fine. Hey guys, Stevo. Like I said, your favorite co-host with the most of Horror Universe Entertainment. And welcome to another rendition of... Goddamn right, Stevo Slasher Sinema. Just like how we do every Saturday night. And don't forget, guys, this is the month of a slasher movie. And yes, I'm excited about it, extremely happy about it. Why? It's because slasher is my favorite of all time. Like I said, the cheesiness, the gore, the backstory, the blood, the cutting, the scraping, the piercing, the knifing. Stevo, were you trying to make a show tune? Thought you were getting dressed. I am getting dressed. You see my cape? Yeah, I know, but why are you just wearing a cape? I don't know. I have a really retarded vampire. I should just name you Dingbat. Excuse me, I'm not a Dingbat. I'm Dracula. Yes, we're fully aware of that. Frankie, can you please kill him? Yes. I have been studying actually monster talk now. So what he just said there was, I will eat him. Oh, I'm sorry. What he said was, I will beat him? Okay, yeah, that's true. So, today's review is going to be one of my favorite slasher movies, and I'm shocked how I've never seen it before until maybe like 7 years ago when I discovered it, and man, I was so obsessed with it. And ever since then, I am really obsessed with this movie. To me, I think it's the greatest camp slasher films out there. I remember that time when we were at Camp Stonewater. We run, we jump, we swim and play. We go and roll on trips. But the things that last forever are our dear friendships. Camp Stonewater, we hold you in our hearts. And when we think about you, it makes me wanna slice. It's a hoping of a partner, get it right and pay the price. Now we will live this lifetime of our fondest memories by the lake of Stonewater, sit in the old pine trees. Camp Stonewater, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think of holy hell, his head just came apart. Speak Stonewater, live Stonewater, live Stonewater. You're dead! You're dead! Jesus, well, at least that's how I remember it. I mean, there was a little blood. I mean, there was drinking and there was marijuana, but I don't remember someone getting beheaded, though. What kind of camp was this? Well, it's funny how you mentioned that, but this is... Let me guess what you're gonna do review of. Friday the 13th? Nope. Nope. For your information, sir, that was Camp Crystal Lake. Now, Frankie, will you smack him, please? Excuse me. Thank you, Frankie Stein. I really appreciate that. No, today I'm going to do a review of the all-time greatest camp slasher films out there, entitled by two of the most famous directors out there, well, actually producers out there. I'm not sure y'all know what I'm talking about, but they are now the Weinstein brothers, and I'm pretty sure y'all actually won't recognize them. Harvey and I forgot the other brother, Weinstein. You're really dumb. I know. Maybe I deserve a smack. Frankie, go ahead. Oh, okay. Joking! I hate y'all. No, you don't. You love us. I know. You're my boys. And what's awesome, too, let me guess. The snob's not coming? Yes, sir. Yes! So let's go on the review, shall we? In the 1980s slasher movie, a sadistic campsite caretaker named Cropsey, played by Lou David, suffers a horrendous burn after a prank by some teenagers he had been tormenting goes horribly wrong. Well, I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen here. After spending 5 years in the hospital, Cropsey, now a disfigured monster, is released back into the society. Eventually heads back to the campsite with a murder's revenge in mind. I know what you're gonna say. Just like Friday the 13th, right? Right? But here's a thing though. Jason got vengeance when his mother was beheaded. Hence why he still kills people. Get it, people? No? Anyone? That's what I thought. The burning was one of the spate of campsite slashers made to capitalize on the success of the previous year's Friday the 13th and such films like Mad Men. Yes, Mad Men, not Mad Men. And is quite possibly the subgenre and most enduring film. While some people have condemned this movie as nothing compared to the cheap rip-offs of other fucking camp slasher movies out there, I personally feel this movie has more to offer than any campsite slasher film. The Burning excels in having a far believable plot which can be complemented perfectly by some creative scenarios. The infamous... Now let me get to that part later on. Let me just, name a few people who's in here. Jason Alexander. Yes, from Seinfeld. Holly Hunter. I don't know who she is. I think she's that broad from that movie Twister. Oh, okay. Though the characters have our typical slasher movie cliches, one cannot deny they're the best developed and interesting characters that movie the type has to offer. Adds this fine mix and some excellent direction from Tony Maylam, who co-wrote The Burning with Harvey Weinstein and Brad Gray. And some exceptional and gory special effects by the master and the king of gore, special effects himself. No, not Greg Nicotero, but he is good. Tom Savini. Unlike many similar films, The Burning has a few moments when the story seems to be dragging and manages to sustain an uncomfortable feeling to dread throughout. The suspense that is generated throughout the movie is far superior to the other movies in the subgenre, which make The Burning an undeniably creepy and atmospheric horror movie with a sense of realism that is unsurpassed to any other movie I've seen out there. While all typical slasher moments, there is such like topless teens, fake scares, people getting drunk, people getting high, The usual things that I guess teenagers like to do. Hence why I love slasher films. They kill them all. Nothing really detracts the main storyline, which was a flaw, but many other slasher films in the 1980s were. In fact, despite obviously taking the influence from other films, The Burning rarely seems to be using any movie ideas, and the events portrayed in the movie stands out by themselves, which gives The Burning an air of originality which is vacant in so many horror films. The Burning is definitely worth watching. I really suggest it. But let me go on with some little parts, shall we? Now, some actors in here you'll recognize. I mean, these two actors I recognize from the movie Moving Violations. I really cannot recall their names, but one of them was the horror fanatic, and the other one was a nerd who turned punk rock. Now, these two make it back to The Burning, but instead, the geeky one is now a little pussy boy, and the slasher horror fanatic is I guess you can say a creepo to the women out there. Let's go on, shall we? A large group of children, some older, some younger, spend the holidays in the summer camp where deranged former caretaker Cropsy enacts his brutal and gory revenge for a prank gone wrong, like I said. As I stated before, this film really crushes its competition. Peeping out from behind the massive shadow from cast of Friday the 13th was The Burning, in the fall release of 1981. The movie was already on its way being forgotten because no one actually really paid attention to the movie Burning. People would just push it off like, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see that, I want to see Friday the 13th, I want to see Mad Men, I want to see Nightmare on Elm Street, I want to see Don't Go Into the Woods. The killer's backstory is particularly like a novel. Savini brings Cropsy to a vivid life with the help of some great prosthetics, and had this film been successful, as a Camp Crystal like Follies, it blatantly emulates that would have been an interesting character to follow through a franchise. Now let's go on with the actual death scenes, shall we? The death scenes in that movie, to me, and this is what I actually miss in the slasher film. The slasher films, like I grew up with, such as movies like The Peeping Tom, Halloween, Friday the 13th, you see the killer's point of view. And that's rarely what you see in there. You see Cropsy chasing after these women. Well, not really chasing other women, just stalking the women. Whoever just trespasses on Camp Stonewater. I think the first death scene out there had to be when the woman got her neck sliced. Because she was having a little fun with a perverted boyfriend. I guess they were trying to have sex, but then again, clothes are being taken away. She thinks it's a prank gone wrong. Nope, you were wrong. Cropsy just killed you. That's right, Cropsy lives. I mean, you could say Victor Crowley lives too, but that's gonna be on next, shall we? Stevo, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just going into the fucking murder scenes right now. The best one. But overall, I would say the one that actually takes this fucking par has to be that little river raft scene. Now, seeing a young actor, I forgot his name, but I know he was in Short Circuit. Johnny Five. Yes, that's the one. He was the one who gets killed, his fingers cut off, slashed, gashed, stabbed through the neck, woman stabbed in the head, cut in the face, cut in the neck, cut everywhere. It's just that fucking scene was just so fucking brilliant, and then seeing the awesome climax of the river raft going back, and these kids are waiting to say, hey, don't screw around, they're fucking in there. And next thing you know, you see this young lady who is swimming, who's a camp counselor, just jumps in the water, pulls out an arm. Right there, to me, that was amazing seeing that. Now, let's go on with the actual unveiling of Cropsy himself. The biggest one has to be where the young boy, I forgot his name, but he was one of the guys who actually did one of the pranks to scare Cropsy, realizes who he is. And the climax where Cropsy is revealed in all his charred glory brings the affair to a sturdy finish, though attentive viewers will spot a couple of glaring gaffes. The final scene suggests a sequence with demanding, which ends the film in a haunting note that ties things up in a tidy, satisfying package. As they say in the movie, Cropsy still lingers on. Don't move. He will heal you. Don't breathe. And of course, don't move. You're dead. That right there is, of course, the tagline for the film. But I would say this actually has to be the greatest one. The Burning isn't quite a classic, but any family subgenre has squandered in 90 minutes and so far worse than the way it is. The best portion of this movie is a thriller as right on par with the most classic moments in the genre, and since The Burning delivers all the most crucial elements of a great slasher movie, it ultimately ends up being a rousing success. For what it's worth, this is actually my personal favorite of a damn slasher movie. Like I said, guys, the way I do my ratings, how do I tally it up, people? How do I tally it up, Frankie Stein? Actually, he's right about that. I tally up the votes by severed heads. Now, Dracula, what do you give this review? I think it was great, to be honest with you. I would have to say Friday 13 is my favorite. That's mine too. But still, you know that, excuse me. Are you okay there? My voice kinda cracked up a little bit. I think I'm turning into a dingbat, as you say. That's not funny. So, go on, sir. What do you want to say? Well, let's see here. The Cropsy character is an interesting character. Yes, we know that. Very interesting, right, sir? Right, Frankie? Okay, alright, you're right. I give this movie 10 out of 10 severed heads. Why? Because The Burning is a great standard slasher film that wins points for being one of the earliest 80s slasher films and being so darling to being so violent that the movie is actually banned in many countries. So there you go. 10 out of 10 severed heads for The Burning. Righty. So guys, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to every Saturday night onto Triple S Stevo Slasher Cinema. Just like we do every Saturday night. So, if we can we please get a little more subscribers? I need more people! Come on! You're going crazy! Stevo, you fucking scared the fuck out of me. I think you're right about that. I'm so sorry, dude. I just go a little crazy when I don't get any subscribers out there. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I think you need to relax. Here. I tell you what. I'll put on the Friday 13 movie for you, and we can all have fun. Now, you know what? I think it'll make me a lot better. What is that? I can go for some green tea. I tell you what. I'll get my vine. I'll get Frankenstein his blood. I mean, excuse me. You're retarded, aren't you? He sure is. Like, once again, thank you guys. Please subscribe to our page. Actually, like our page. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, or I will kill you. I will kill you and I will cry. Okay, you're right, alright. I should end this fucking thing already. Well, like we do every Saturday night, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And next Saturday is going to be a great another slasher as always. Why? Because it's Slasher Month, people! Let us have fun and fight and kill Dracula! Hit him with a twist! Alright, let's groovy. I love these guys. Alright guys, thank you so much and take it easy, and like I always say, stay tuned to the darkness and